What up, all you faithful churchgoers? So this is a new segment added to bring up topics that may affect the church and its followers from the previous week in the news, or for any time for that matter. In each episode, we'll review a story and review the obvious but somehow make it entertaining. Because I don't know about you, but the news is the worst show ever. Their season premieres are terrible. Their season finales are anticlimactic and predictable. It's like watching the Titanic 5 times in a row and hoping that at the end somehow Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't die. Because I know how you all love to watch a movie about 1,500 people drowning or leaping to their deaths. But before I get off topic, let's move on. But you know there's someone else that predicted an ending to an era. That's right, all you Potter planners. The final installment of Harry Potter is due to release November 11th of 2011. But the craziest thing is what these books and movies are doing to the Christian community. And I mean, there's some pretty rough views on these kids that we watched grow up for 11 years. So a website called ChristianAnswers.net has gotten together and they've taken a pretty hard stance against Harry and his little friends. Here's what they had to say. They state it celebrates pagan religion, Celtic religion, the religion of the Druids, witchcraft, and Satanism. Now, I'm no religious expert, but I don't think Harry was dedicating any Quidditch matches to Satan. I mean, it may be in the Blu-ray director's cut that's going to be coming out like 3 months after this one, so you have to go out and spend another $150 on movies that you just bought. So, you know, keep a lookout for those Blu-ray director editions. So they also go on to say that families should not read or view the following films, such as Lord of the Rings, Chronicles of Narnia, and Sleeping Beauty due to their depiction of evil. Okay, seriously, it's not enough to attack the Potter trio, you're gonna go after Frodo? But Disney movies? Honestly, some great lessons to learn here. 1. Don't take candies from strangers. 2. Breaking and entering into anybody's home could get you in trouble with 7 armed dwarves with personality disorders. 3. If it's shiny, spinning, glowing, don't touch it. 4. Those 3 little old women you live with have special powers, so clean your room. And then they gotta go after Narnia. These poor 4 displaced children end up playing in a closet and finding a lost world. You gotta have a problem with that? And I mean, look at that lion. Don't you just like want to grab him and snuggle, 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 snuggle? Not to mention that the first book is almost an exact parallel to the story of Christ, and that schools actually banned the book due to its similarities to the Bible. But I get it. I'm not a big Tilda Swinton fan either. But why do you gotta fight with Frodo? That cute, big, furry-footed little man? In my experience, you should never mess with hobbits. They never give up. And then if you're gonna mess with Frodo, you get this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and even this guy. So watch what you say about a Baggins. So this guy, Richard Abanes, apparently wrote a book called Harry Potter and the Bible, in which he says that the movies and books not only teach anti-Christian lessons, but they also teach on the occult, desensitize our children to profanity, and to off-color humor. First, I don't know what's more disturbing, the anti-Christian lessons or the fact that somebody actually took the time to write a 287-page book on Harry Potter and the Bible. Okay, so movies have cursing in them. Write the Motion Picture Association. Don't write a 287-page book about it. And I know the last thing that any of us wants is our children to be desensitized to off-color humor. Give us killing, give us stealing, give us explosions, but oh my God, do not give us off-color humor. So Richard here says that if you're pondering your Potter plans, you need to pray to God to lead you down the path of morality and not the path of conformity, and to seek the path that will please God. I mean, I know every time that I watch a Potter movie, I'm always praying that this guy gets saved. And I know that all this guy needs to give into Jesus is a snuggle, 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 snuggle. Now, Richard on his website goes on for like 5 more pages talking about the immorality of Harry Potter. And he's got like, 4,000 subscribers to his website. He's also linked into Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and he has a blog account. Man, this guy hates immorality, but he's got the social networking game down. I mean, he has enough time to write a 287-page book about Harry Potter and his friends, using biblical references to support his allegations. I bet he's got a lot of time on his hands. So I guess he does have a lot of people following his rants, so I guess there are quite a few people out there that don't like Harry Potter, including this guy. So he's also helped create a video to help you with your Potter struggles called Harry Potter Witchcraft Repackaged. Now, it retails for about $34.95 plus shipping and handling from his website, and he suggests that you share it with your family, your friends, your church, and others. That's one weird video night. Or you can pre-order the new Harry Potter movie off of Amazon.com for about $10.95 plus shipping and handling. Personally, I love the Harry Potter series, and I am so ready for HP 7.2. And I don't need a book to tell me I'm a bad person for watching it. I already know that. So that's all I really have to say about all the Potter naysayers around there, except maybe But you know it's never predicted to end? Episodes of PCR Review. But since we'd like to keep it as entertaining as possible, we'd like to hear from you. So if you see any news pertaining to religion or to a church, go ahead and send it over to the email link above, or find us on Twitter at the link
below.
Actually, if you see anything at all, go ahead and send it over to us. And remember, the goal is not to make fun of these stories. The goal is just to point out the obvious and have the fun just make itself. If you review it, they will come. But seriously, let's use the internet for something better than uploading cat videos or pictures of people planking. I mean, there's nothing that irritates me more than looking at pictures of human beings pretending to be a piece of wood. But I'm sure his or her parents are very proud that they spent a ton of money to send their kid to art school so they can express themselves through the horrible art of planking. Way to go, Van Gogh. You're about to blow our minds. As always, thanks for joining. I'm William McInnes, and I approve this message.